Do you see it? No?
Well, what we got here?
See, the problem is no one tells you guys, and I know some of you guys know this, but you're not real quick on sharing it with your pool playing community. They're not going to teach you how to train your brain because that's going to take a lot of work, and frankly, a lot of them just don't know. So that's what I'm going to help you with. I'm going to show you how to train your own brain to think 8-ball, and before you know it, you're going to be running out like Efren. When you're out running around and grinding and doing your thing the old-fashioned way, you play the game that the table holder is playing. You don't try to change the game, and they're not going to go out and spend money playing a game that they don't like playing. And very often, if you're out in the bars, then the game is going to be 8-ball. So if you're going to be playing 8-ball, let's play 8-ball the right way. As for one pocket, when I see people playing one pocket, I don't weasel into their game. I just leave those guys. Here we see the table layout, and we have an option of many opening balls, so that's not going to be an issue. The first issue is going to be what are the problems on this table. And here you see a cluster of balls in the right-hand bottom corner, and if you're going to take stripes, you're going to be in big trouble here. Because not only are these two stripes blocked by both the 8 and the 7 ball, but the 8 ball's blocked too when you get to the 8 ball. So yeah, we also have another problem in the center of the table with the 13, unless we're going to shoot the 13 in one of the left-hand corner pockets. And here on the 14, we have the 6 ball blocking this pocket, so we would have to get on the short side of the 14. And yeah, I mean, it's pretty clear the stripes are a real mess. So let's look at the solids, and the only real problem we have is on this 7 ball. Now, if you put your thinking cap on and you take the solids, that 7 ball should be the key ball to get on the 8 ball. Because if you get the right angle on the 7 ball and go route first, it's a natural position to the 8 ball. And also, if we save that 7 ball to the last ball and we somehow screw up this pretty easy run out on the solids, your opponent is still going to have a hard time running out these stripes. So that 7 ball is definitely the key ball, and we're definitely taking the solids. Now, as I've said in almost every 8-ball video I ever made, is you should start on one side of the table, clear out that side, and work yourself down to the other side of the table. Now, that first side is often the top-hand side, the breaking side of the table, because if your break is working, that's where the cue ball is going to wind up. And you want to save the bottom side for last because usually that's where the 8 ball is. So you don't want to be working up and down tables through traffic, although sometimes you have to. If you don't have to, the strategy I just named is absolutely the way to go. So you should now be picturing something like this in your head before you go ahead and proceed to shoot. Ready for another one? Hey, you don't have to be a pool genius to figure out that we're not taking the stripes, and that's almost strictly because of the placement of this 10 ball right here. There's absolutely no pocket for it, unless you want to bank, and that's always pretty much your last option. But this is a really odd rack because we have 2 balls down table. The cue ball is also down table. The 8 ball's sitting pretty much in front of the left-hand bottom pocket. The only opening shot we have is a combination, and we have a breakout in here. Let's take a closer look. We have no choice but to shoot this 5-1 combination, but normally after that, I would continue up table and shoot all the balls up table, and then I would leave the 6 for the key ball to get on the 8. It seems like a viable plan. The problem is the 8 is blocking this pocket, and the 9 is blocking that pocket, so we would have to shoot the 6 in either one of these side pockets, and I just don't like that idea. This 7 ball is also a bit disturbing. There's no pocket, even if we shoot the 2 first and come back on the 7, the pocket down here is blocked. So we would have to somehow get behind it, and we can't cut it. We could cut it in this side, but I just don't want to risk it. So right from the start, I'm trying to get position on that 6, to knock out the 7 and get it anywhere but where it is. And that way I can continue with the 2 and the rest of these balls. I'm going to leave the 4 ball for the key ball because, you can be anywhere in this area right here to shoot this 8 ball. So I'm not really concerned with, having to take a long position shot to get on this 8 ball because we have a huge margin of error once these balls are cleared.